This is week 15 of the 2010 season. Coach Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers are 9 and 4. We are coming off of the victory last week at home against the Cincinnati Bengals. It was a huge game for us. We're trying to get ourselves into the playoffs. Still a chance at the AFC North. The Bengals entered the game with a 3-9 record. Very disappointing season for them after winning the AFC North last season. But they were looking to take us down for a fourth straight time. We tried to end our losing streak. It was rough weather conditions. Not the first time this season we've had to deal with rough weather. It was cold, it was rainy, it was very windy. Defensive struggle was the result. The Bengals got on the board first with a short field goal. We were able to tie things up with a long field goal. It stayed 3-3 until the fourth quarter. Then a huge play, Fitzpatrick getting it to McCoy, who made a wonderful spin move and took it all the way to the end zone. That made it 10-3, and that would end up being the final score. Defense able to shut them down. Not a lot of yardage, not a lot of points, but able to get ourselves a crucial victory in Week 14. Let's take a look at all the Week 14 action. The Titans got a victory over the Colts by a field goal, and we defeated the Bengals 10-3 in Pittsburgh. The Panthers beat the Falcons. Packers beat the Lions. Patriots beat the Bears. The Bills beat the Browns 10-0. Vikings beat the Giants. Raiders beat the Jaguars. Redskins blew out the Buccaneers. 49ers beat the Seahawks by a point. The Saints beat the Rams. Dolphins beat the Jets. Chargers beat the Chiefs. Cardinals beat the Broncos. The Eagles beat the Cowboys by a single point. And the Texans defeated the Ravens 16-7. That is a big victory for us as the Ravens will fall. So thanks to the Texans there, that will drop the Ravens to 9 and 4 as we get ready for Week 15. So look here at the players of the week from Week 14. Defensive player of the week, Cody Brown, linebacker from the Cardinals. Offensive player of the week, Drew Brees, quarterback from the Saints. The AFC Defensive Player of the Week, Brian Cushing, linebacker for the Texans. And Offensive Player of the Week, Tom Brady, quarterback for the Patriots. And NFC winners, of course, Brown and Brees. Now we'll look here at statistics. So we get ready for Week 15. James Harrison leads with 56 tackles. Polamalu is second with 53. Woodley third, 46. Polamalu leads with 6 interceptions. Polamalu was a bit banged up last game. That was certainly not a good sight to see. The injury does not look as serious as we initially feared. He will miss some time, but there's a good chance we can get him back this season. We have quite a few defensive touchdowns this season. With guys' interceptions: Timmons, Burnett, Taylor, Foote, Allen. Look at all the defensive stats. Kicking wise, Jeff Reed is 15 of 21 on the season, 71%, long of 49. Punting Sepulveda 83 punts on the season. Kick return, Randall Lowe's been our main guy. He's been out. Steve Johnson has 10 kick returns on the season. Randall Lowe's our main guy for punt returns as well. Tuff Harris has been returning punts for us. Limpy has 1 recorded punt return. Passing wise, Roethlisberger still out for us. Fitzpatrick has been able to get us victories. Very similar in terms of quarterback rating, Roethlisberger and Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick now over 1,700 yards, 15 touchdowns to 16 interceptions. So obviously more interceptions than we would like to see, more sacks as well. We're dealing with protection issues all season. Drop passes hasn't been helping, and that's a situation we got here, but able to find a way to get the job done. Sean McCoy over 1,150 yards rushing. He's got 9 touchdowns. Moore with 2 touchdowns. Patrick 1. Weaver 3. McCoy hasn't exactly been having his best performances the last couple of weeks. Hopefully we can get things going here for him this week. Ward leads with 43 catches. Randall L 41. Miller 37. The touchdowns here, Ward leads with 5, Randall L and McCoy with 4, Wallace with 3, Miller with 2. Sanders with 1 as well. Now our opponent coming up here, Week 15, the New York Jets. David Harris, their leading tackler, he has 73 on the season. Leonard has 3 interceptions, Pace Revis with 2, Harris Thomas with 1. Lowry with 3. Marty, they got a few other guys with single interceptions as well. Marty, Go, Smith, and Poole has an interception also. Nick Folk, their kicker, he's 18 of 25 on the season, 72% along of 46. He's been perfect with extra points. Punting wise, Weatherford, 104 punts on the season for Steve Weatherford. Main kick returner is Brad Smith. Chauncey Washington also quite a few returns. Main punt returner is Jericho Cottrey. 34 punt returns. He does have a punt return for a touchdown. Lowry has a few punt return opportunities as well. Mark Sanchez, their main quarterback, he did miss some time due to injury. He's over 2,100 yards passing, 11 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, so a very strong ratio there. Kevin O'Connell, not a lot of playing time, but he's got the best quarterback rating. Rushing wise, Sean Green leads with 376 yards. He has 5 touchdowns. With Damian Tomlinson, 514 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tony Richardson has a touchdown rush as well. Braylon Edwards leads with 52 catches. Dustin Killer has 51. Santonio Holmes has 38. He's missed time with injury. Former Steeler. Jericho Cottrey, 6 touchdown receptions. Keller 5. Edwards 4. Smith 2. Now I look at some other notable stats around the NFL. Barrett Ruud leads with 100 tackles. And Lawyer Malloy is going to take the lead in the NFL for interceptions. He has 7, passing Troy Polamalu, who's alone at second place with 6. Defensive touchdowns, Timmons and Harris still tied for the lead with Basher and Mack. Kicking wise, so no one perfect kicker on the season at this point. Rob Baronis, 96%. Nick Keating, 95. Long is 56, tied from 3 kickers. Joe Flacco, best quarterback rating in the NFL. Peyton Manning, most passing yards. Tom Brady, most passing touchdowns. Frank Gore has the lead in rushing in the NFL by a pretty significant amount. Adrian Peterson is second. LaShawn McCoy is at third at this point. Not very strong games these last 2 weeks for us. Leading in touchdowns is Peterson and Jacobs. Leading attempts is Peterson. Average Tomlinson. Average per game is Gore. McCoy's at third. That as well. Colson the most receptions. Reggie Wayne the most reception yardage. And Marcus Colson the most receiving touchdowns. So here we go. Week 15 coming up. Let's look at the schedule. It will begin on Thursday night, 8:20. The 49ers will be on the road against the Chargers. Big game there. Both teams winning records, playoff aspirations. Then Sunday, 1 o'clock, the Bills will be at the Dolphins. Eagles at the Giants. Redskins at the Cowboys. That's a big game. Both games in the NFC East are big. Browns at the Bengals. Jaguars at the Colts. Texans at the Titans. Saints at the Ravens. This is a big game here. Saints, of course, defending Super Bowl champions, are 8-5. Ravens have the lead in the AFC North. We have the same record as them, but they beat us head-to-head. So we're going to be rooting for the Saints in that one. Then there's going to be the Chiefs at the Rams, Cardinals at the Panthers, Lions at the Buccaneers, 4:05, the Falcons at the Seahawks. 4:15, Broncos at the Raiders. Jets at the Steelers. Big game for both teams. Jets desperate for a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. A win will go a long way to helping us secure a playoff spot, keeping AFC North title hopes alive as well. Sunday night game, big game for both teams. Packers at the Patriots, both 8-5 records. And Monday night, the Bears at the Vikings with a NFL best 11-2 record. We'll take a look here at the standings. So looking at the NFL, the Vikings have the best record in the NFL by 2 games, 11-2. And then there are 5 teams tied for second best record, all with 9-4 records. All AFC teams as well. The AFC, so a 5-way tie for the top seed in the AFC. The Texans on a 4-game winning streak. They are right there. Chargers 9-4, Ravens 9-4, Steelers 9-4, Colts 9-4 as well. So that is the situation right here. And right now the Patriots are division leaders. Right now it is the Steelers and Colts holding the wild card spots at 9-4. So that is the situation. NFC Vikings have got themselves a playoff spot locked. They're looking good for the number 1 seed in the NFC as well. They have 8-5 teams, 7-6 teams, 6-7 teams. This is very, very close in the NFC. AFC North, same record as the Ravens, but they have the advantage. They beat us both games head to head. Browns 6-7. They are desperate. They've got to win out pretty much to have a chance. Bengals defending AFC North winner. Not going to happen this year for them. AFC South, Texans and Colts, they are right there at 9-4. Jaguars at 6-7, still with a chance. Patriots at 8-5, they lead the AFC East. Jets at 6-7. They are, of course, desperate for victory here. They have lost their last 2 games, while the Patriots have won their last 3. AFC West, Chargers got the lead there by 2 games over the Broncos. Raiders at 6-7. The NFC, the North, the Vikings, they've got a 3-game lead over the Packers. Packers at 8-5. NFC South, the Saints got the advantage here. They're 8-5. Panthers just behind them. Falcons just behind them. Falcons have lost 3 straight games. NFC East, very, very close here. Eagles, Cowboys, and Redskins all at 7-6, and the Giants at 6-7. Coming right down to the wire, NFC West, the Seahawks got a 1-game advantage over the 49ers. 49ers have won 4 straight, though. Look here at the injury report. So, dealing with quite a few injuries like we have all season. It looks like Roethlisberger, Clark, and Randall L. should be able to return next week. Still going to not be able to use them this week. But that'll be good to have those 3 guys back. Polamalu got hurt last week. It looks like he will miss the rest of the regular season, but it looks like if we get into the playoffs, we should be able to get Polamalu back, and that is, of course, very important. Foot, we would have to have a deep playoff run for him to have a chance to get back in. Essex and Hampton, their seasons are over. Look at the other notable injuries around the NFL. There at some of the top teams. Like the Bengals in our division. Bills have been certainly dealing with injuries a lot this season. Browns, a divisional team for us. Browns as well. Chargers right there. Top of the AFC. Same with the Colts. Cowboys. They're dealing with injuries without Austin and Romo. And here comes the New York Jets, our opponents for this week. They're going to be without right guard Kendall Simmons and left tackle Wayne Hunter. So, got some injuries to the offensive line. Is there Edelman out one more week for the Patriots. The Ravens got some injuries, including Marshall Yanda, their right guard. He's going to be out. We're taking on the Saints. So the Saints can get something. And here we go, Week 15 action. And here we are taking on the New York Jets. Week 15 coming up. Here's a look at our full schedule. Coming off of that important victory against the Bengals, getting us back in the win column. First time defeating the Bengals in 4 tries. Had lost 3 straight to them, so definitely important to get that victory there last week for us. And I'll take a look here at the Jets, who are 6-7. They started things off 3-1. Then started losing some games. Coming off of 2 very tough losses, close losses in division. Of course, that one against the Patriots really hurt. Right now the Patriots are ahead of them in the playoff race in the AFC East, and losing to the Dolphins, who just have 3 wins on the season. So they are absolutely desperate for a victory. The Jets are coming off of a strong season last year. They finished 9-7, got into the playoffs. They won the wild card round over the Bengals, won in the divisional round over the Chargers, made it all the way to the AFC Championship before losing to the Colts. They can still finish the regular season. That same 9-7 record, they will have to win out. They are definitely desperate for a victory, but as are we in different ways here. This is a massive game coming up for both teams. Get back here. Massive game coming up for both teams here in Week 15. Week 15 is underway. And the Jets, the road team. They will be wearing their white uniforms here, all white unis. For us, home team, we're just going to be wearing our regular home uniforms. We are all set. Huge game coming up. New York Jets, Pittsburgh Steelers, Week 15. A lot on the line for both teams.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Happy to have you alongside to what should be a fantastic football showcase. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the 2 quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys. Obviously, guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on.
So here we go, dealing with rough weather conditions again. It is again rainy and windy here in Pittsburgh. 4:15 start time. Jeff Reed has it teed up. Huge game for both teams. It is rocking in Heinz Field. These Steeler fans certainly not going to let rough weather keep the energy down. And Smith to receive the opening kickoff. He'll be brought down to 20.
set up shop at the 28-yard line.
Here is Mark Sanchez on the New York Jets.
Passes it
Gonna go
downfield.
across the middle. And did not work out there.
Can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. It's now second down, 10 yards to go, with the ball on the 28-yard line. Has a man to his right.
Swatted down there. Whew. That was a nice play by Woodley. Who's going to have room to run? Likely would have been a first down there. Instead, it'll be 3rd and 10. 2 incompletions for Mark Sanchez. And he's going to go deep. Broken up by Allen. We shut him down.
And it'll be fourth down following a pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And Harris a yard maybe.
The 29. I'm sure they would like to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Well, nothing for Sanchez and the Jets to begin things. Here comes our offense.
Return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
They hand it off. He makes it out to about
Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's shown a ton of heart, a ton of resiliency, toughness. It has not always been smooth. It has not been mistake-free. But he has had some amazing games, amazing wins, historic wins.
short throw to the right.
And he's got Weaver. And we got a block down the field. And that's going to be a big gain. 37 yards.
This is a guy who is so good against the blitz. People try to come after him, but he has an ability inside that pocket to make a defender miss, sidestep somebody, buy a little time, and get that big completion.
That was a huge play there. Just got to Leonard Weaver and we had the block down field. Excellent play. Now trying to roll it out, make sure it was out of the pocket, goes away. No issue there, second and 10.
10 yards to go.
McCoy
Hands it off.
And you love to
for
see
11.
those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
3 and 11 here. 30-yard line.
In heavy
And
traffic.
Fitzpatrick had no chance there.
Chris Jenkins.
Get rid of
makes
it,
his
maybe
first
that's the
sack of the
better
year.
option. Well, I mean, absolutely it's a better option if it can work. But they were in there quickly. Would have been tough to get a field goal.
The sack brings up a
Even if we
fourth
threw it
and
away, it
very
would have
long
been
situation.
Close to 50 yards in these tough conditions and the wind, so it was not really a question. Had to get the first down, couldn't do it. Can we at least pin them back? Oh, that is not punted well, and I think he was blocked into him. But the flag is going to be on William Gay.
Gay is guilty of the penalty.
Oh, we are not happy with that call.
Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the
frustrating
football
there.
against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
He was blocked into him. And that is going to make that punt very weak. Would have had them pinned at the 12.
Pitch left.
Well, Sean Green will get nothing.
And I really like the discipline of this
3-yard
defense.
loss.
You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
tackled me.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion. And
Sanchez gets his first completion. Short game. 3rd and 9 coming up. They're going to hand off to Tomlinson. He's not going to get it.
Ready to punt this one away.
And Tough Harrison room to return.
They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away. Gives it to the back.
Corey's going to get about
Was there for the stop.
6 yards there.
Second down.
McCoy hasn't been having a lot of success on the ground, but he had the lone touchdown last week, an incredible run after a catch. Touchdown pass
Fitzpatrick will hand it off.
to McCoy, but there goes Weldy Moore. Nice run.
Makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run, and you have to deal with play action.
Best run of the game so far, Weldy Moore. To Wallace. He's going to make the catch. Good for about 6.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing plan this offense is built around.
Fitzpatrick hands it off straight ahead.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
3rd and 6. We find a way to pick this up here.
Still looking for an open man.
Got it to Wallace. And we got the
The
first.
stop was
Let's go.
made by Jim Leonard.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protection.
That was clutch. Well done there all around.
Sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Picked off. Smith with the INT. Fitzpatrick hit as he tried to throw. I like to say.
We always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say we don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
Oh, pressure in. An unfortunate break there.
It's 1st and 10.
It is an INT. Just take over the 34.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
The delay can be an awfully pretty play whenever you see a defense being overly aggressive, but this bunch is well coached, well trained. They were looking for it and made the play in the backfield.
Oh, and Timmons flew in there to not be able to make the play. Green got by him, but it wasn't a big gain. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Searching for an open man.
Broke out. Let's go.
He should have had that one. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Good job keeping him contained on that one. I have to give him credit, though. He was able to field the punt cleanly in these windy conditions.
Come on here, showing no fear. 5 wide being things.
Here's the
And
throw. Antonio Cromartie was defending on the play.
that could have been a touchdown there to Wallace. The Jets did not have that well defended at all. Wallace was going to turn and he was likely gone. Dropped it.
They'll face second down and 10. And the ball is on the 21. He tries to scramble. He gets off the throw.
Oh, unable to get it to Wallace there.
At the 47-yard line.
Much more difficult play, but we're able to get that one.
Complete a long pass play.
After a big play like that, it's really important for the offense to get in the huddle and get out, keep this attack going. Right now they got the defense on their heels.
Flips it out short to his
Out to
left.
McCoy. He's going to try to cut back in, but he brought that.
And that was good for 5 yards through the air.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
The pass is away.
To Ward, and he's got it off the tip. What? Fired it in there, tipped, and it went right in his hands. Unbelievable. And we will get the gain up to the 30.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Scrambles away from defenders. Probably a good decision to throw it away.
Tried to hold on as long as possible. But only choice in the end was to throw it away.
Inside handoff.
Really more.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Handoff up the middle.
I'm deciding to keep it
Looks like there's an injury
on
down
the
the field.
ground. And McCoy is hurt. Oh, obviously, hopefully nothing's wrong with him. He's very important. But we ran the ball, so it would get us into the second quarter, change fields, and give us a wind advantage. But the injury timeout for McCoy is going to stop the clock. And it will not take it
The
into the
Steelers
second quarter.
just took their first time out.
Take a time out, we're going to go for it. I'm not rushing back in. 49-yard, but it is out of range because of the intense wind.
This is kind of a surprising call here by the coach. This is an obvious punting situation.
Throw to Ward. Got it. Let's go.
The Steelers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's
Fitzpatrick getting the start here, knowing that Roethlisberger is being ready to return, may be able to come back for our next game. Maybe his last start of the season has been. It's been a wild season here. Looking for win number 10, looking to get ourselves closer to the playoffs. We are outgaining the Jets 124-4, completely dominating time of possession.
Short right side.
The ball is caught, but not much of a game.
Scrambles away from the rush.
Wallace.
He's brought down at the 6. 4 yards on that play.
Really gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Here we go. 3rd and 3.
Buying time with his feet.
And Fitzpatrick
Decides to run.
is going to take it. Touchdown.
Touchdown Steelers.
Let's go.
Are able to score the game's first points.
And that sure helps your passing game down the road on the goal line. If you could
Right here, pressure coming. Nothing was really set up towards that side of the field. Fitzpatrick get into the end zone. And it is 7-0.
Pittsburgh is up a score. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. And he gets the ball at the 5.
Take it.
Gets to about the 24 before going down. Green gets a handoff.
Ball is out.
Green loses
And
the
the
ball.
Jets get it back. Green hurdling there, trying to get more yards, and ends up losing the ball.
expect to be successful in a game like this.
He's still moving forward. Sean Green gives him a fresh set of downs on the 3-yard run. Here's the pass. And we have a flag.
There's a flag. Santonio Holmes breaks
And
it,
he's gone.
but he may be coming back.
Looks like the penalty is going to cost him. This one should be coming back.
Dustin Keller called with clipping.
That penalty will move it back
big mistake there. That's going to cost the Jets.
Give away yards. They are just too hard to come by.
Counter to the left.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stopped at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster. And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
4th down.
We'll probably see the punt unit here as that incompletion brings up 4th down.
The Steelers looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
McCoy back in for us. And we'll get him the ball right away here.
And he's tackled at the 31. A pickup of about 7. That brings up 2nd down. Goes through his progression.
Oh, he's hit hard. The ball is out. Leonard
Falls on it.
Defenses are getting so much better at learning how to strip the football and change the momentum of the game. That's something that's practiced much more today than it was 20 years ago.
costly there. Wanted to make sure he had the first down. But he did have it, just didn't hold on to the ball. He was well across where he needed to be. And
Green takes the pitch. He makes his way to about the 28. He gets to about the 17-yard line.
here come the Jets at 17.
He passes it.
McFadden was
Tip
squatting.
pass, and it's incomplete. Jericho Cotchery was his intended target.
Tomlinson brought down.
About the 15-yard line. Passes to the end zone. Hartsock was the intended receiver.
It will be 4th and 8. Jets do not have the wind in their favor, but it's only a 32-yard field goal. Can they make it here in the rough conditions? Yes, they can.
And the
7-3.
kick is good. So the score now, the Jets 3, the Steelers 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL.
Steve Johnson. A nice return from Steve Johnson past midfield. Let's go. Very nice effort, Steve Johnson. It's going to get it to the Jets 48. McCoy.
Hands off. He gets to about the
3.
45-yard line. Runs through the tackle.
Moore is gonna work hard. He's gonna have like 3 yards. Could have been a lot worse.
By bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Trying to get it to Miller, broken up by the
Keith
Jets.
Miller was the intended receiver on the play.
Harris on the coverage, got his hand up there. It'll be a 59-yard field goal from here. We're gonna go for it. When is the factory? I don't think we can quite reach a field goal from here still. But they would have to get closer to get in the field goal range.
I really would have expected
I think
them
the
to
first
punt
time
this
we were
ball.
very near field goal range. Big play here.
Scrambling away from the rush.
And we get it again. A huge 4th down conversion. Fitzpatrick to Ward.
Mighty Mouse Hines Ward makes his 3rd catch of the game.
Fitzpatrick is never rattled.
They'll keep it on the ground
Even
again.
when mistakes are made, even when things aren't going well, always staying
Got some penetration and shut down the play.
composed. Excellent.
It's the tailback. 4-yard gain. That brings up 3rd down.
Could let it go to the 2-minute warning.
Now is a good time to take a look at the Gatorade top performers.
Oh. Third and 4.
He's searching for a receiver.
Has no chance then for a
Incomplete
4th
pass.
down.
He just threw that one away.
And here comes a field goal attempt. 36 yards. And Reed's got it. Let's go.
Jeff Reed makes
Let's
it
go,
a
let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. He'll return it from the 6.
Oh, Bradley, great work on the return.
The Jets don't want to settle for 3 again. They're looking to add a touchdown this time.
Has a man to his right. Little flip.
The Jets have been facing a pretty stiff pass defense so far. They haven't been getting too much on their completions, but that time a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Edwards breaks free.
With 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be
McFadden on the coverage. Nice little.
He's going to throw it.
Fourth down.
Was his intended target.
We're going to go on the coverage. Shut it down.
Very seldom are those passes completed.
He
More.
has it with nowhere to go.
After return is going to
The
be 40
Steelers
yards.
come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time. Checks down to the short pass.
Catch made by McCoy. Nice
He
game.
down right around the 42-yard line. By Lester.
Take a timeout.
Short throw to the right.
Ward the catch.
That's an area where he excels. He works his
That's going to
way
get for about
through
4
his
yards.
quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Here they come.
Oh, he's
and it's
out.
loose.
Turnovers can definitely turn the football game
Pressure
around,
there,
and
ball
that
comes
defense
out.
had a chance that time to make a big play.
Good coverage
I
downfield.
get the wall is broken up.
And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I don't know if that's
There's
the guy I
nothing
wanna
really
pick on
there.
third down when you have
Hoping
to have
something
a
could open up
conversion.
along
He
the
is tough.
sideline. I just let the clock run, but we should be able to hold off the Jets here for the rest of the first half. Strong punt.
He will start from the
Archer
13.
is still going.
He gets back
To
to
29.
29 before being stopped.
They have all 3 timeouts left, but there's just 21 seconds remaining. Come on.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
It's going to back them up even farther.
The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
For this offense to be effective, they have to stay on schedule. When you get a penalty like that, it allows the defense to begin to bring some pressure. Dangerous situation for the offense.
Sean Green's going to get about 5. They will take a timeout, but they have forever to go.
Hammered as he lets it go. Santonio Holmes was the intended receiver.
Good pressure that time when they forced
Oh,
the
it
bad
is
throw. Not much you could have
39
done
with
with the
12
body
seconds left.
collapsing like that.
Moves to his right. He's got room.
And force him out of bounds
Defense
with
pushes him out of bounds
4.3.
at the 36-yard line.
Fourth and 3. They may go for a Hail Mary here. I don't know. They're keeping their offense on the field. If we can get a stop, we may have a field goal chance. They're probably going to try to take off time. We got to get there quickly, and they'll get the throwaway. And if we could have got there quicker, and forced a very quick play. And they took a chance to throw it downfield. Maybe they're hoping for a
That'll
penalty.
be it for the first half of
10-3
play.
at the half.
The score is 10-3. Pittsburgh will get it first here in the second half.
Steve
John at
Johnson.
the 8.
Steve Johnson's going to spin.
He
He's going
makes
to
it
go
out
down
to
to
about the
27.
27-yard line.
Had a real strong return earlier. Huge game here for both teams. 10-3 Pittsburgh leads as we are ready for our first possession of the second half.
He's
Leonard
loose
Weaver,
and running strong.
fullback dive. Nice start.
Nice gain of about 7. And that'll bring up second down. Fitzpatrick
McCoy
gives it up the
has
middle.
enough first
That's
down.
the reason you have to just keep giving a guy like this the football. He's able to convert those first downs and wear down a defense.
They give it off here.
McCoy.
He's brought down at the 40. They get 3 yards on the play. Second down. Fitzpatrick
McCoy.
with the give.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a
Third
place
and
to
8
go.
here.
Dumps it out right.
He's
He's
not.
tackled at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on that play.
Not going to have enough there. We're going to have to punt it.
Kotchery is the deep man awaiting the return. Returns the
Burnett
punt from
all
the
over
16.
it. Great coverage, dropping him at the 20.
He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room. On top of that, the rainy weather is definitely not helping.
We're coming off of a 10-3 victory in rainy, windy Pittsburgh last week. We hold a 10-3 lead in rainy, windy Pittsburgh this week. But a face mask penalty on Bryant McFadden.
What a break for this offense.
It's going to be a break for the Jets.
He gets out to the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. Uh-oh, watch
Oh,
out.
they're going to get it to Holmes. Harris overran him, almost slammed him with the brakes.
That time, and now we could see them start to try and do that a little bit more. In the first half, they were just so bottled up with the passing game.
Antonio Holmes going up against his former team. Had the dramatic game-winning touchdown reception in the Super Bowl at the end of the 2008 season.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line.
The Jets had a tough time gaining yards through the air in the first half.
Jets got this drive started with a face mask penalty, and they're making it here past midfield. And they're going to get to Edwards first down. Not quite a first down, but first down game, successful game. Man, they're moving it here up to the 34. Green first down.
Sean Green breaks through for 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. They get it out there on the toss. Tackle for a 3-yard loss. That brings up second down. He rolls out to his right. Hayden was the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 13 here. The Jets have the wind in their favor, so we feel there is a possibility.
Just gets it away.
That throw is not going to get anywhere. Hit as he tried to get it away.
Was his intended target.
You bring a little pressure and
It works with getting to Sanchez. They will attempt the field goal here. It'll be a 49-yarder. Nick Folk. And it is good. Not an easy kick in the wind, in the rain. The wind advantageous, and it's gonna just have enough.
New York looks ready to kick it
10-6
away.
to score now.
Johnson is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Johnson fields it at the 11. Gets to the 31-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Fitzpatrick hands it off.
Defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
McCoy. Oh. Brought
7
down.
yards, and so it will be third down.
Nice pick up there. 3rd and 2. We run for it. We try to pass it. We play action. Oh, McCoy shut down.
Yeah, they went to the run, hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things.
Cotchery will start his return at 24.
26.
The Jets were having their way with this defense last time out, but were held to just 3 points. They'll look to top that here.
Still the lead here, but it has shrunk to 4.
He
Play
lets it go.
action. Mike Taylor breaks
It's
it up.
almost picked off. Santonio Holmes.
Keep looking for Santonio
Intended
Holmes.
receiver. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
Jets feeling like they gotta win out to have a chance at the playoffs. It's a huge game for us. We're trying to secure a playoff berth. Still got a chance in the AFC North. A lot on the line from both teams. The 2010 season is Starting to get close to the end here, the regular season, that is. 3rd and 9, huge play, broken up, let's go.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He's tackled him down at the 34-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return. He did a good job at least fielding the punt with these tough wind conditions. Fitzpatrick with the give. 2 yards.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
He needs to get rid of it. Antonio Cromartie gets his first sack of the season.
Another sack, big loss, 3rd and 17 now.
Has a man to his right.
Not too more, but he cannot break any
The
tackle.
Jets did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
And really should have ran the clock down. To help with the punt here. But the ball is out. And Burnett is on it. We get it back. And because we didn't run the clock out, the punt will not travel as far. And we were able to get a quick hit on the punt returner and force a fumble. I was like, earlier in the game, we're trying to run the clock out to switch field and set up a field goal. Weren't able to, had to go for it, ended up getting a touchdown. Then should have ran the clock out, been able to punt the ball further downfield. Didn't, and the result because of it is a takeaway. And here we go at the 30. What a huge play there from special teams.
On the ground with the tailback.
That'll take us into the 4th quarter. It's a 4-point Steeler lead here in Heinz Field.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score is 10-6. The Steelers have the lead and are in field goal range as we get set for the start of the 4th quarter.
Here we go. 2nd and 7 at the 27.
Again with the run.
More, no idea. Third and 6 coming up, big spot. Field goal is important, but a touchdown would be huge. We have the wins in our favor. We can't afford to get sacked, though. And we definitely can't afford a turnover.
Good coverage downfield.
To Sanders. It's going to be close.
This is close. We'll bring out the chain. He did not make it. It's going to be 4th down.
decision time. It is so close. We're just gonna go with Fitzpatrick right up the middle, fullback sneak. Quarterback sneak. Come on. And he's got it. He would have hit it. Oftentimes, that situation, we have gone with the fullback dive to go with the QB sneak, and we can get it. Bold decision, taking the risk there, but it works out. 1st and 10 inside the red zone, 19-yard line.
Up the middle. Gets about 4.
About 4 yards.
Second down. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL.
Come on, big play here. 2nd and 6.
In heavy traffic.
Nothing there, gonna throw it away. Good job.
And that one should be on the defense.
Ooh, defensive penalty there. Like Lowry making a big mistake,
There's
and he's
nothing
gonna make a
that
third
plays a
and
defense
one.
more than a third down penalty. You keep the drive alive, your defense gets fatigued. It just can't happen.
That is going to change the situation here. 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 1. And this time we will go with the fullback dive. And yes, he's stuffed. He's gonna lose yardage.
Defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
4th and 3. We gotta go with the field goal here. Left wrist the hold. Read the kick. It is through. 13 to 6. Able to get it done here in the rough weather. Reed boots it.
And it's fielded at the 4. He
And
brings it back to the 23. First down. Dumps it short.
Holmes. And he will make the catch. He's going to get about 9 yards out of it. This is his 2nd catch of the game. He's had quite a few targets.
40th catch of the season. Flips it out short to
And they
his
set up the halfback screen, but not well at all. They tried to, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Big play 3rd and 6.
tosses left.
Did he have enough?
Did he get there? We'll have a measurement.
He is short. 3rd down. Not enough. 4th and inches. What's the decision? Big decision here. Over half the 4th quarter to play. They're going to go for it. They're on their own side of the field, but just barely. And they hand it off to Green. He's got the 1st down and more.
Green gets a nice gain of about 5 yards. First down.
Come on. Let's go defense. Come on, defense.
Short throw to the right.
to Green.
He's dropped down at the 45.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
To Smith. 18.
Nice play that time. The defense came with a blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Just gets it off.
Tomlinson.
And he's tackled at the 25.
That's part
Trying to break away, so I ended up with 2
by this
yards.
defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Edwards can't hang on.
Braylon Edwards was the intended receiver on the play.
3rd and 8 coming up.
Goes through his progression.
Burnett swats it away. 4th down.
A lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
And they're going to bring out the field goal unit. Interesting decision here, and they're going to miss wide
And he missed it
left.
wide left.
And they tried to get a little bit closer, but they would have still needed a touchdown. They're going to come up empty.
Do you have faith that that foot is going to stay secure and that you can swing at it with the same kind of intensity that you're used to? Most kickers you see them look a little tentative in
McCoy
the ring.
stuff. Second and 11. We're going to run the clock as much as we can. Let's go, dog. Come on.
Inside
McCoy
pitch.
shut down.
David Harris has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle.
I think we gotta give ourselves a chance to get the first down. I'm keen on the run.
The Steelers
Take a timeout.
take a timeout, and that was their first timeout.
Potentially a huge play here if we get the first down. Come on. 3rd and 9. If we get the first down, we can really start to work the clock and we'll be close.
Gets it away.
Picked off by Peace.
Into traffic, and it's picked off. And he should have just thrown that one away.
Well, he did. He threw it away right to the defender, and that's just one of those mistakes that you cannot make in this league.
Yeah, I cannot make that decision, make that mistake here. At this time, there was a chance there for Ward across the middle. There was a chance across the middle. Pressure was coming there. There was not the opportunity to McCoy. That was just a wrong decision for sure. Just bringing the pressure. Had to make a quick decision. Made the wrong one. And they're 26 yards away from the touchdown that they need.
They hand it off.
Green's got
He
some
fights forward to a
yards there, about 3. And Green, nothing there. Just like that, it's third down. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
To the right.
McFadden breaks it up, 4th down. And they're going to bring up the field goal unit again. And again, he's going to miss. He's going to hit the upright. What a decision made here from the Jets. They were hoping to get the field goal, obviously, and then they felt like they could shut us down and get a 3 out and play for the win. Instead, we are 1st down or 2 away from nearly sawing this one away.
The Jets just took their first time out.
Very questionable decision making there, play calling from the Jets, and I'm sure they will be questioned about it if they're not able to get the ball back and find a way to win this game. Nelson in motion. McCoy. He has not been having the same kind of success running the ball.
And every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Well, we can't throw a pick. But we can give ourselves a chance. 1 first down will win this game. 1st down and it is over. Caught by Miller.
The Jets will take their final timeout.
6-yard gain, 4 yards short. And we're going to punt it away. There's 1:36 left.
Kotchery is back deep to return.
Hold the boots in. And it is going to get down here. And it is going to stay at the 1.
The Jets have a tall order ahead of them, but they're up to it. They've been in these situations
Unbelievable
before. How many
punt.
times have you seen a missed
And
tackle,
here we go.
a missed assignment at the secondary, and we're all tied
They're
up.
going to have to go just under 99 yards. With no timeouts, 1:25 left. Pressure. Incomplete. They did have a receiver out there. It's not going to be intentional grounding. That would have been a game-ending safety. Harrison has got him. Safety. That's going to do it here in Pittsburgh. Let's go.
And now they'll set up for the free kick. He dives. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball.
We can take a couple kneel downs here, and we will have our 10th win of the season.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
is going to do it here. Entering this week, tied with the Ravens in terms of record, but they had the advantage due to beating us head-to-head twice. Big victory here, 10th win of the season, moving us closer to securing a playoff spot, keeping AFC North title hopes alive. Big victory. And we are right up there, tied for the best record in the AFC as well. 5-way tie with 9-4 records entering this week.
Presented by Old Spice deodorant. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time. Play of the game. Our final score is the Steelers 15, the Jets 6.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
And again, we will find a way to win a defensive struggle battle at home in rough conditions, rainy, windy, cold weather game in Heinz Field. And again, we're able to find a way to scrap and claw and get the victory. 15-6, the final here against the Jets. Total offense, neither side having much success, but we did have the advantage. 222 to 128. We had more rushing yards and passing yards, more first downs. They won the turnover battle 3-1. They were 0 for 12 on third down. 0 for 12 in the game. We were 2 of 14. They were 1 for 2 on fourth. We were 3 for 3. That was very clutch. We had worse penalty yardage, and we had the time possession advantage. Got on the board in the second quarter first. Ryan Fitzpatrick, the touchdown run. Jets a field goal. Jeff Reed a field goal. 10-3 at halftime. Field goal from the Jets in the third quarter. Field goal from us in the fourth. And the Jets had an opportunity. Some questionable play call going for field goals when they needed touchdowns. They thought they had enough time, trusted their defense, and they weren't even able to get the kicks made. There will certainly be question for those decisions. And the game got finished here with a safety. Harrison dropping Sanchez in the end zone. Fitzpatrick, 16 of 25, 170 yards, 64%, no touchdowns, 2 INTs. McCoy, 18 attempts, 34 yards, not much there. More 22 yards. A few rushing attempts there. Fitzpatrick getting the only touchdown of the ball game. Wallace led with 5 catches. Ward had 4. Some clutch at fourth down catches. Miller and McCoy had 2 grabs. Ward led with 57 yards. Long was 37 yards to Weaver. Harrison led with 6 tackles. He had the tackle in the end zone for a safety. Gay and Harris had 5 each. Jeff Reed was 2 for 2. Great work in rough weather. Pulled to 5 punts, had a beautiful punt late, dropping it right up the 1-yard line. That was pretty much it for the Jets. Sanchez was 12 of 31, just 82 yards, no touchdowns, no INTs. Defense played very well. Sean Green, 16 attempts, 42 yards. Thompson, 4 attempts for 10 yards. 1 fumble from Sean Green. 3 catches from Cotchery, 2 catches from Green, Holmes, and Edwards. Long was 18 yards to Smith. Revis led with 7 tackles. Ellison Jenkins had 6. interception from Smith. And from Pace. Volk was 2 of 4, had a long of 49. That was a very impressive kick, just getting enough. And missing a couple wide in the fourth quarter. It was probably not the best strategy for him to have even kicked it there. They were showing faith in their defense. They wanted to be able to get a stop, get the ball back, and then have an opportunity to go win it. They really wanted to put the pressure on us, on our offense perhaps. But they were not able to make the kicks. They're not really able to see if that strategy would have worked. That is it here. Huge win for the Steelers. We had our 10th win of the season, winning more games than we did in the 2009 season, beating the win total from last year. And big time victory, a lot on the line. We've been dealing with rough weather all season. A lot of ugly weather games, getting the job done. Rest of Week 15 will be played, and we will get caught up on the Week 15 results. Some big results coming up here. Let's see what happened and watch the extra point, the recap of Week 15. Let's go.
This is the extra point.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. We're set to take you around the league with game recaps, previews, and much more. Let's swing it over to Alex Flanagan, who'll get us started.
Thanks, Fran. Up first, highlights and stats from the weekend's best games, brought to you by Verizon Wireless. The Arizona Cardinals battled with the Carolina Panthers at Bank of America Stadium. Jonathan Stewart put up over 100 on the ground for the Panthers. Carolina's defense was getting pressure all game long and recorded 4 sacks. The Panthers needed the Kansas City Chiefs went up against the St. Louis Rams. St. Louis's defense got them to turn it over 4 times. Kansas City eked out a 2-point victory. The New York Jets faced off against the Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field. Pittsburgh's offense hurt themselves by turning it over 3 times. The Steelers came out on top 15-6.
Here are the AFC North standings for Week 15. Pittsburgh is currently leading the division. The playoff chase is in full swing, so we'll take a look at which teams are at the front of the pack, beginning with the AFC.
All right, so it's time now to present our top 2 players of the week. Peyton Manning was recognized as the Offensive Player of the Week. Dante Robinson was recognized as the Defensive Player of the Week.
All right, Alex, thank you. Now here's a look at the entire slate of games this weekend. Great games are on tap for this weekend. Alex will give you a preview of the best matchups.
Carolina goes to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. The Panthers have won 2 straight games. D'Angelo Williams is leading the Panthers in rushing. Minnesota travels to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Eagles. Philadelphia sits in last place in the NFC East.
the studio. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. Join us next time for The Extra Point.
This has been The Extra Point, brought to you by Madden NFL 11.
And that is it for Week 15. A big victory for us at home in sloppy conditions. Once again, able to get a victory, taking down the Jets. And we saw a big result in our favor. The Saints beat the Ravens. That means we move to first place in the AFC North with just 2 games left in the regular season. If we win our final 2 games, we'll be AFC North champions. We have a big game coming up here this week. We're going to be at home, and we're going to be taking on the 8-6 Panthers. It's going to be a big game for both teams. Primetime game. We're getting some players back from injury as well. Able to find a way to get it done. It's been a wild season, an adventurous season for sure. Ups and downs, crazy plays, rough weather, injuries, massive comebacks, historic comeback wins. And we've got our 10th win of the season, Week 15, beating our total from last season. And we are looking for more here. Let's keep this going. Let's go Steelers.